Hey everyone, this is a tribute to Zara, okay? So I have just received the Pip Speak Tarot. It's from Kitten Chops, production Kitten Chops Tarot, and the head beyond Kitten Chops is Zara. To be honest, do I know Zara's surname? Let's see if we can see anything. Oh, she just puts herself up as Kitten Chops illustration, okay? So Zara is a wonderful artist. Whenever you get any deck from Zara, it's playful, it's colorful, it's childlike. So Playful Heart Tarot, it's, you know, one of her, I think it's her first deck actually. It's always printed on this beautiful linen paper. I love this deck. Whenever you know, sad, you need a boost of color, you need a bit of good energy, Zara's decks are amazing, all of them. Playful Heart Tarot has surprised me so much. I was, you know, thinking that maybe it will be a little bit too childlike for me to really enjoy it, but what she's done with the book and the companion booklet for this deck, and with how she introduced the imageries and archetypes of tarot, I just love this deck. Here I have mixed it with some of her of the oracle cards that she added to this deck. You can, you know, keep them together or you can keep them aside, but this deck is wonderful. Of course, I have a interview, like this is an oracle card, Embrace Your Inner Child. So I have the not interview, I have a review with I'm thinking of interview because I'm going to interview Zara, but I have a review of Playful Heart Tarot, and her booklet to this deck is one of my favorite tarot books ever. And then Zara has sent me at some point this Kitten Chops Tarot. This is like major arcana only. I even keep the star for now on my altar in my room as a inspiration for my constellation learning. So this is a huge deck compared to like a normal tarot. Even Playful Heart Tarot is bigger than normal tarot. So normal tarot deck would be like this size. And it's rose petal. It can be hanged in your room on the wall because it's like really beautiful. And she puts the archetype of the majors, and here at the bottom, which I haven't gotten in the beginning when I got it, it's like a reversed meaning, so like a shadow side to the archetype. So this would be the shadow side to the magician. And then, for example, this is, you have the numbers here, so this is the judgment card, and that would be, you know, playing the old record and not really seeing where you're going, like broken promises, commitments, and so on. So here we go. This is I also have a review of this deck, Kitten Chops Tarot, and just major, as I said, very cool for altar cards. And I don't really use it much in readings, but sometimes actually I used to do for clients just a pull of one tarot archetype that's important for them. So any of the majors only decks would do, but this one was pretty cool to use. I love this strength card. Okay, so now Zara has created a new deck, and she has been studying recently Marseille decks and reading with Tarot de Marseille. So she has created Pip Speak Tarot. The box comes, it's like this. It's just, whatever she creates, it's so perfect. It's beautiful, you know, it's just spotless. Like, I just can't say anything like critical about it. So she sent me also a couple of little bits and pieces, like this sweet, she has little, you know, postcards of our sale on her in her Etsy shop. Stickers, tarot stickers are so cool. So I got the strength and this Bonjour tarot and the washi tape, which looks like the box, you know, the box kind of looks like it's made from washi tape. And here is this washi tape as well, so it's really sweet. Okay, and the cards. So the deck itself is so beautiful. Again, this gold, old gold, and it sparkles. It's linen paper. It shuffles like a dream. Let me just show you, you know, so you just don't take it for my word, but like take a look, and it's so good. So it doesn't bend, it's just perfect, right? Every suit has a different color. The major have this like golden color, and the cord cuts as well. I think it's nearly the same, a little bit darker maybe for the cord cuts. So swords are blue, and then cups are red, and the wands are yellow. So I'm just going to go through the cards quickly so you can take a look. And I'm going to also say something about a couple of extra cards that she adds, and also about the booklet that she wrote for the Pip deck, right? So it's a bit of a, like, not challenge maybe, but it's not so easy to write a book about Pips. So every card has a little bit of elements that shine and sparkle with this golden foil and silver and opalesque. It's so cool. And as you can see, here the name of the cards, it's really easy. It's in French, so she kept to the tradition. Justice is number 8, like in all Marseille decks. And in the book, she also advises you to pay attention to the little elements that she added to the pips, like the plant life. It's so cute. I love when she added these little stars everywhere. The tower. So it's fairly traditional deck, really. She just changed coloring and of course used her own art style for all the cards. But I love the miners. They're so amazing, especially the black background in the miners. I wish she used like a black background or darker background in the majors. I don't know why, but I think it would just look stunning. I love when it's just a bit darker. It looks really cool. Lovers. That's the sticker that I received. It's so cool. Love, strength, and I'm number 8. I thought Zara was maybe 8 too. Once we were running classes for Melissa Lucia for deep play, divination, and Zara was there as well. She's really lovely, and I'm going to get her for an interview so that she, you know, can tell us about her process and how she envisions maybe the decks. A little strawberry here. So it's beautiful, you know. They definitely pips. So if you ever were kind of afraid of Marseille and you're not a fan of those traditional colors, well, there's an option now. You know, there's more options, but this is a new option by Zara. And in the booklet, she tells you, she's actually really clever in writing those little books. So she goes through, you know, tiny bit of history, but mostly she focuses on how to read Tarot de Marseille. So she says that you read the cards at face value. You don't invent or add symbolism so much to the cards. So when you see a fool, you know, you see the fool. You see somebody who is poor, who doesn't have clothes. When you see an emperor, there's somebody who has power, who sits on the throne and who can do stuff, you know, and so on. So she also explains how to read pips, how to read cards directionally. A lot of these things I also teach in my Tarot de Marseille class. I can see that she was also influenced by Enrique Enriquez, and she even quotes him, "We don't want to see tarot in the tarot, we want to see life in the tarot." So she speaks about, you know, hot and cold cards, about shrinking and expanding on energy. That's very much Enrique's teachings. She speaks about what are people doing in the cards, how to read cards directionally. She speaks about numbers as well, and gives some examples. It's so cute. So it's a really cool little booklet that collects information from various teachers, and I really like it. And it's very much, you know, written in the kind of light language. It's not boring, it doesn't take forever, you know, and it makes a total sense. And I think it's a really great intro for people who never read with Tarot de Marseille, to use this booklet as a introduction. And so, as sometimes they added on two of coins, but she added Kitten Chops, Pip Speak Tarot, so the name of the producer and illustrator, and the deck on 4 of Pentacles here. So there is a king, a queen, they all beautiful. Each card, as I said, has something sparkly. There is the Fool, there is a little spirit animal there. I also wanted to remind you that until end of January you can also get it as a gift to someone. I'm offering those best-selling readings on my website, which I call Where's the Full Heading in 2024. So you might get lucky, you might get this reading with this deck, but usually I'm just looking for the Fool, you know, and seeing what the Fool leaves behind, where is the full heading. I'm adding another deck, I'm adding a word for 2024 for you, I'm adding a plant and some other whatever, you know, intuition based choices I make for your personal reading. These readings also have main astrological cycles for your 2024, so I think it's packed for the price of what you get. But if you love readings, just try this one out. I highly recommend it. I'm really proud of it, and judging from the, you know, feedback from other people, people love these readings as well. So if you had a reading with me, maybe you can comment if you enjoyed it and recommend it to others. That would be appreciated. So yeah, let's move on with this. Pope. I love that Queen of Cups. It's pink. Very beautiful. So it's a sweet deck. It's great, you know. I really love it. I love the size, that it's smaller than regular tarot deck. I'm going to show you the size. I think, is this ace? No, this is not an ace. I think, is this an extra card? It's one of the extra cards, I think. And, oh, so good. So I'm going to show you the size of the cards, but I love the size and I love the spark. So this is kind of like the regular tarot size, and that's how much smaller the Pip Speak Tarot is. It's perfect. It doesn't need to be big or bigger, because, you know, the artwork doesn't have like these nuances on it. I'm going to show the extra cards now. So in the booklet she tells us that there is extra cards. Okay, there's language of the birds. Maybe it's this one, the language of the birds, when the boy holds a bird on the hand. There is Sassy Bone, so I'm curious, I'm thinking it's maybe this one. There's a shadow child, like that one. And there is time with, you know, sand clock. So these are extras. And now let's just, I'm going to show you how the cards look together, because I had a couple of questions, so, you know, how they look when you pull them out. So let's just do like 9 cards, put 9 cards out. So we can see that like court cards and majors have this gold background, and then when you have right, that's going to be the same, so let's just put a couple of different ones. When you have different suits, you have, of course, different colors, and together they look, I think, quite amazing. And because it's color coded, you can see, you know, oh, there's a lot of swords and a lot of cups in my reading, or there's a lot of majors and people cards, like in this one. I think they're wonderful. It just looks so gorgeous. So yeah, you know, I'm a fan of Marseille decks, I'm a fan of traditional decks, but I love also iterations, and when people make their own versions of traditional decks. It's amazing. So I'm happy that we also got on with the Marseille tradition, and not only with Rider-Waite-Smith. And Zara's decks, as I said, are really amazing, and especially this new deck is like so brilliant. But all of her decks are incredible. Oh, and I would have forgotten before I go, take a look also at the amazing tablecloths that Zara makes. You know, whenever I was receiving tablecloths from people before, they were all really thin and they cringed, and you know, you had to like use iron to make them usable, and I don't own an iron. And Zara asked me if I would like to get, you know, which tablecloth I would like to get, and I chose this amazing, it's quite thick. It's really good quality. It's a soft velvety, and it's quite large, so you can really pull you know, whatever kind of deck of hairs you want. You can pull, you know, you can put this as an archetype, let's say, and we can also read and add cards to it. You can put elemental readings on this cloth. It's beautiful. I picked this one just because it doesn't have too many distractions, and it's easy to see cards when you don't have, you know, extra like image for me. And I think it just looks so gorgeous, don't you think? It just looks beautiful. So really good quality. The deck is really great as a iteration of traditional Tarot de Marseille. Extra cards, the booklet, stickers. If you like this type of work, go for it. There's seriously everything, it's just perfect. And also I wanted to wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and hopefully, you know, we see each other soon next year. Not a long time to go for this year 2023 to finish. And I'm going to come on live probably with some, you know, fave decks of 2023 and so on. I love that, but I've got to get some booze for this or some funky drink. We celebrate in Poland 24th of December, so we celebrate Christmas Eve and Christmas as well, but Christmas Eve is big for catching up with family and so on. So tomorrow we are off. So I wish you all the best. Whoever celebrates Christmas, a Merry Christmas. Whoever doesn't, Happy Holidays. Have a smooth transition of the years, and I speak to you soon. Bye.